Matt, I want you to know, by the way, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate the time.
Of course. Thanks for having me on. And Brooks, before and the Giants, I think you're disrespecting Penn State and the whiteout.
Right.
107,000 the last 2 years, 110,000 fans. The atmosphere that's created with the sound effects and the music guy there. It's an atmosphere that I think prepare their team for coming into Happy Valley for the whiteout. So when you talk about the best atmospheres, don't forget about Beaver Stadium at night in a whiteout situation.
Yeah, and I remember when I was doing the coaches show for Ohio State football, I used to do an afternoon drive show with Kirk Herbstreit for 3 years in Columbus, and we used to do the coaches show afterwards. And the one place I remember, this is way back when John Cooper was the coach. You probably remember him before Jim Tressel. And John Cooper was one of the nicest guys in the history of the world. The one place he would curse during the course of the season was when Ohio State had to play at Penn State. And this, of course, when Joe Paterno was there. And I still remember being at Penn State, being at Beaver Stadium, and that lion roar that they play over and over. Do they still play that during the games?
They do in big moments. And, of course, the sound that gets the student section going, the rap music, the throwback songs for the old head alumni. It's just a great atmosphere, and it's pretty intimidating as well. Like I said, it's amazing on any Saturday, but you go up there for a whiteout game at night when it's 110,000 people. It's the most unique atmosphere in sports. And again, I cover the NFL. I have Penn State football season tickets, been to World Series clinching games, been to Eagles games in Philadelphia. There's nothing quite like Happy Valley.
I think what really underlines that is the unique small town environment that has been maintained at State College. And I think Joe Paterno probably had a lot to do with that on a personal basis. But I think when you look at that environment, it's a huge stadium. And yeah, there's a lot. I understand Michigan Stadium's a long way from that. Ohio Stadium, though, you could make a case somewhat similar, not as promotional inside the stadium and what they do with the fans and engagement. But I think when you look at the contrast of that still a somewhat maintained small town environment of State College, and it's hard to get up there. And I've, the stories, and I've participated in that. I think that's what really underlines what you're saying. It makes it even more impressive.
Yeah, and the 40,000 students in the student section backed up against the one end zone helps too, right?
Right,
because
right.
It's probably one of the largest student sections in the country.
It probably is the largest.
And I got to say that when you go up there for a Saturday, I'm willing to bet that 40% of the people there in the parking lots don't even go into the game.